All right, guys, so Nikita Dragun has been arrested. Who is Nikita Dragun? Nikita Dragun is a beauty and makeup influencer. She's 26 years old. She's a transgender influencer, and she happened to get arrested at the Good Times Hotel in Florida. Florida, for transgender people to land in jail, is probably one of the worst states. They have zero protections. Let's talk about the charges here. According to Nikita's arrest record, it says that her first charge is battery on a police officer, and that charge is a felony. Charge number 2 is disorderly conduct at an establishment. Charge number 3 is a misdemeanor of battery from Miami Beach ordinance, which means the security guards from the thing. Now, we all know Nikita Dragun could be a little over the top, but when I read the reports saying that she splashed water at security while she was in the pool area, it might have been a big misunderstanding. She could have been inside of a pool when security officers called over to her, told her to calm her shit or whatever it is that they said to her. I'm sure she was wet or she had water on her and she might have done this. You never know. When the officers showed up, it doesn't sound like she was naked at all. The hotel staff said that she had been causing a ruckus all throughout the day, that she was disturbing the peace and all this stuff. And when they came and knocked in her room, they warned her that her music was too loud, and if she continued with her behavior that she would have to leave the hotel. Apparently she's like, whatever, closed the door on them, and they left. Then they come back again, and this time they come back with officers. When they come back with the officers, apparently at some point in time she says, quote unquote, "Do you want more of this?" Apparently she had a water bottle in her hand, and what I'm trying to sympathize with the situation, thinking she possibly could have had a water bottle in her hand. She was chilling in her room, listening to loud music, which we all do. And when officers were asking her about the situation, she was probably already frustrated that security had been giving her a hard time throughout the day. And they probably tried to restrain her or something, and she probably accidentally spilled water on them, or some sort of altercation happened where she spilled water at them or she threw water at the officers, and they arrested her for battery, assault, a felony, because it's to an officer. That is ridiculous, completely ridiculous for somebody to get arrested for something like that. Hi, I don't know if you're gonna be able to help me with this, but I'm trying to find some help. There is a transgender individual that is being held in a Florida detention center, and she's being held in the men's side, and I don't know exactly the circumstances, but I saw a video of her crying, being mentally distraught. I don't know if she's being harassed or what's happening, and there's no way for me to know the system or anything, but anybody that can help, maybe try to check on her, see if everything is being done, if she's being treated fairly, while being detained. I'm interested in paying for this, but if is she gonna be released? Do you guys normally release someone like this a day or two after anyway? Oh, okay, thank you. Girl, just released from jail. How do I know? Because I was gonna post her bail. I have my experience with having landed in jail before, and it was not a pleasant experience. Although for me, here in the Clark County, they protect you. They put you in your own cell. It's not on your paperwork that you're transgender, so when officers come and check on you, they don't know that you're trans. Now that Nikita Dragun has been jailed in the men's detention center, this might resurface what the laws and the protections are of transgender people. I mean, should transgender people have rights to be put into a individual cell by themselves, or at a women's cell? If somebody knows that you're transgender while you're being held in jail, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Whether that's an officer that's taking care of you or that's another inmate, I can't Imagine being in jail as Nikita Dragun with other males in a cell. If that was the case, they're probably gonna try to abuse her, whether that's mentally, physically, verbally, and that's not right. Florida does not have many protections for transgender people in them being put in like individual cells. And that's something that I think we should change. While doing research on how to get Nikita out of jail, I ran into so many different articles, so many different news stories, and I found so much information that was helpful. The funny thing is that the detention center where Nikita Dragun was being held has a huge sexual harassment, sexual abuse rule. It's all over the website. I found it completely hilarious because there's a button that says if you want to report the harassment, report here, like inmates report here. And I'm like, do you give inmates a phone or a computer to do this? No, absolutely not. I saw the video of Nikita Dragun crying, asking what I believe was a judge if she had to stay in the men's jail unit. She was crying, she was distraught. It really broke my heart. When you're in jail, they don't give a shit. It broke my heart to see the video of her crying. Fortunately, I'm not very close friends with her, but I sympathize. She's one of my sisters. I've been in a situation just like her before, and I'm so sorry, girl. If this message gets to you, if this video gets to you, I love you. I wish we were friends. I would have 100% bailed you out as soon as I found out, which I tried. But anyway, it's not about me, it's about her. And this whole thing just brings up, do transgender people have any rights, or should we have any rights when being detained? What do you think?